Since I was young, everyone thought, like, there was a death pool on me when I was really, like, till I was like 18 to 21. But I've just pushed myself really hard my whole life, and it's like I'd rather drive 18 hours and go skate tomorrow morning in Las Vegas or wherever than not. Like you said, you can't get that time back, and so. I'm Purple, 47, heading back up into Central Oregon to see my family for spring break, and figured I'd swing into Braille. It's only about 5 hours out of the way, so hope you guys are having fun out there.
I was literally at home working yesterday, and Nigel calls me. He's like, hey, Purple's here? I was like, wait, like Purple, the Purple? And he was like, yes, he's here. He showed me on FaceTime, and I was like, what are you doing here?
I did see there are a lot of people who wanted me to skate here, sort of on the way to the wife and kids.
Yeah.
It's only like 5 hours out of the way or something, so made the detour, figured that nothing else, just say what's up to you guys and stuff.
And I know skating means so much to you. You skate nearly every day, if not every day, right?
Yeah.
Does it add a whole different meaning to it now that you have people that have seen you on the internet that probably look to you now as a motivational source, kind of?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I hope that I motivate people for sure. I don't expect to be anything to anyone in particular. Like, I hope people get out there and really have a good time, and you can keep going, and you'll be able to keep going for as long as you want to. Mm-hmm. Keep progressing.
Yeah,
it's good times.
We gave you the 2 Revive boards before we left.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned you went to some rough skate parks and were looking for people to give the boards away to, just to give back to the community, right?
Yeah, because a lot of times, I'm an adult. If I really want to, I can go mow somebody's lawn and get the money to buy another board for myself, or something. If I can find something. But you got a kid who's 12, 13, and their parents just aren't financially in a really great place. They can't afford to give them a new board, and that could be the difference between that kid having an entire life one way or a life in an entirely different way, and so, I like to give stuff to the community whenever I can and try to help move forward and get everybody in better places, you know. It's really good to just see kids trying and see parents that are willing to take their kids and not just drop them off, but go and sit there and cheer them on and stuff.
A lot of times you'll have, maybe a new skater at the park and they don't know anyone, and that first impression can really make or break if they're going to do it again.
Oh, yeah.
That's the harsh reality of skating, so.
That makes me think of something I had thought about the other day I wanted to mention to you guys was, I know it's super annoying when parents have their, 3 to 5 year old just running around in the skate park and sliding up and down and everything else, but if you're the only one there with them, let them do it, because that's them learning. That's them pushing forward, like feeling what it's about and having fun. And that one skater that was there came up to him and said, "Hey, kids, y'all are doing great. Why don't you slide down this other ramp?" And, tell them to slide down a different ramp if it's something you really want to ride right then. That's going to build a whole nother generation, which is going to keep our sport moving forward. And
It's incredible, all of the injuries you've been through, and then you're just launching yourself over this rail and sliding out and your blood all over. How over the years do you think you've adapted to skating in terms of not getting injured and improving your falling technique, and what tips do you think you have for other people who may be a little older and are kind of hesitant because they don't want to get hurt?
a big thing is, just practicing. Go be the little kids. Go slide around on your butt in there. Like earlier today, actually, when you guys were filming something in here, I climbed up on top of the vert ramp and just slid down on my butt a couple times.
Yeah.
I don't plan to skate vert till I'm 50, but I figured I would do some drop-ins like that style.
Yeah, for sure. We got about a year and a half, 2 years before you're 50?
2.5.
2.5 years? So,
Yeah,
shoot, maybe my first drop-in will be with you.
There you go, yeah. Hey, I know, and when you're ready, you'll do it, and
exactly.
and until then, there's plenty of ramps between that size and vert. You got plenty of ramps between
Purple's
there.
got my back, everyone.
Oh, yeah, I do.
What is the longest time that you've gone without skating?
Probably 4 or 5 years almost. I mean, and when I say without skating, I probably skated once or twice during those years. Like I'd drive by and, Braille guys are at the skate park or something, then I would stop and, roll around and say what's up. But other than that, for a handful of years, especially right after my kids were born, I guess I was kind of jaded on the scene because there was just a lot of kids all quit, and the few kids who still did it until they got somewhere, and then they were just kind of angry with everything.
Yeah.
So it wasn't great, and so I kind of just stayed off for a while, and then Relapse Records had done some skateboards for their Sizzle Pie Pizza, and one of the guys who works there, he gave me a board, and so I figured I'll start riding again, and just kicked back in then, and haven't stopped.
What is your favorite trick?
I don't know, I really do like those one-foot disasters.
That's why I had to film that.
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, I definitely like that. I like doing some of the other unique ones. Some of the mini ramp ones, we didn't do a lot of those right now, but I definitely got some mini ramp tricks that are pretty strange.
You're shredding in there. I was like, what the? It's like, Blunt the Feeble? No way. Thanks, sir.
No, that was good.
Purple, thank you so much for coming. This place has been shredded in such a unique and awesome way by you today, so we really appreciate you coming all the way over
I
here.
appreciate you guys having me out. It's beautiful.
If you guys want to show some love to Purple, definitely leave those comments below. If you want us to do another video with Purple, maybe go out and follow him into the world and see what he does at various skate parks around the country or something like that, let us know in those comments below with some questions that we can ask him along the way. Purple, is there anything you want to shout out?
Just you guys have fun and enjoy it. Like I say, always have fun out there and be nice to each other.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys in the next video.